In 20 years' time, this city will be a fantastic place to live in, because what we will have is all the infrastructure upgraded. We will have a compact city that's very livable. I think the city is going to transform itself in the next 20 to 30 years, and I really look forward to that. We're already the highest paid workers in New Zealand. We also generate the second greatest GDP in New Zealand. I can only see that growing exponentially and accelerating once we make all this investment in our infrastructure, investment in our education facilities, investment in our airport.
Well, tourism's a really important sector for the whole Wellington region, and it's been a really growing sector for us over the last several years. We want this to make it easy for people to come here, but actually it's that broader visitor economy, so attracting businesses and conferences, attracting talent to our film sector, attracting international students, but also being a gateway for our exporters to make sure that we can take our products to the world.
What people love about Wellington is the fact that it's such a creative city. Creative people want to live here. Creative people want to bring their work here, either touring international artists or New Zealanders who want to create their shows in Wellington. I think New Zealanders are curious about other cultures, about new experiences, and so having Wellington as a central place where people can come and experience amazing art and amazing creative events really feeds into that energy. If we really lean into that kind of creative edge, then that will be the thing that will mean that people will come back time and time again.
Well, being connected to international markets is actually critical to our growth. And if we're going to be a global city, a global region that's really competing on a global scale, that connectedness is of ever-increasing importance. With tourism spend in New Zealand increasing, the annual economic impact that our airport creates today is on track to double within the next 20 years.
In the future, we will see more people travelling efficiently to destinations using direct routes. Over 6 million passengers a year come through our airport. We expect that number to reach 10 million by 2030 and double to 12 million by 2040. To manage this growth, we need to prepare for our future capacity now, with a staged plan that leaves the airport and the region ready for the future. Wellington Airport operates on a very small site with constraints that limit our expansion to the north. So our most feasible option is to the south. Our first step will be to repurpose the current international terminal at our northern end for regional flights, which will then allow for the expansion of the main terminal to the south for increased international flights, essentially flipping the terminals around. We will expand the security and baggage claim areas and create an additional 40,000 square metres of terminal area, including new shopping, dining and entertainment choices that showcase the best of Wellington. Finally, we will extend the new terminal surroundings, apron and air support facilities to the east, in line with increasing demand and capacity. This expansion will use energy-efficient design and construction principles, and we'll be working with our aviation partners to deliver a 30% reduction in annual carbon emissions by 2030. Ultimately, we're doing this to better serve travellers to and from the region. This blueprint delivers the capacity that we require in the most sustainable way possible, providing visitors with a sense of place and a unique experience of our city and our region.
What Wellington does so well is I think it really opens its arms to visitors and it puts on a really amazing experience for them. And that can only happen when everyone works together. And that takes a mindset really. It takes a whole city approach and a whole region approach.